Hey, what's going on, guys? I'm here with one of my top students, Sohel. He's going to share with you some of the things he's learned from the Inner Circle and Mentorship program. How's it going, Sohel? Where are you at, actually? Before you just jump into this, where are you at? What part of the world do you live in?
Right now I'm in Toronto, but that's only for the near future. I'm hoping to get moving again pretty soon.
So the reason why I interrupted so abruptly is because I wanted to show people that this isn't just a United States mastermind circle. We have people from all over the globe in the program that are crushing it like yourself.
Oh, thanks. I appreciate that.
Yeah. So let's get into this. So where were you before my mentorship program in life, maybe financially or just mentally? What were you up to?
Sure. So I had just graduated from university. I'd been in and out of the internet marketing space for a few years. I'd attempted multiple times to make money online with no success. I tried a bunch of things, bought a bunch of courses, severe shiny object syndrome, all of the above. I did it all, and just couldn't figure out a way to make money. So I was working in restaurants, trying to figure this out. And then I was like, you know what? I need help. I was at the point where I was like, I can't do this myself. I know there's money to be made online, but I don't know how to make it. I got to find someone who does and learn from them. So there was this guy in all of these Facebook groups I was in that was posting all this amazing value all the time, but Frank Kern was just too expensive. So I found Gallant. No, you were posting a lot over like 2 years, and I'd been following your stuff, and I absorbed everything you said, and I was just like, you know what? I gotta make an investment. So I asked to schedule a call with you, and in 5 minutes you told me pretty much exactly what I needed to hear to be like, okay, how do I get this money to you? How do we get started? When can we start? And it was all up from there.
Awesome, man. I love hearing that. So tell everyone where you're at now. So before, I just want to give them a quick overview. Sohel was kind of working part-time in a restaurant scene, probably not making more than 2,500, 30 or 3,000 a month. What would you say?
Probably around there. Yeah, sounds about right.
I called it 3,000. That's how you know I make a little bit more. I don't even know how to say it right anymore.
I made that on Tuesday. What are you talking about?
Oh, yeah, I made a lot more than that on Tuesday, but I'm just giving you a hard time. But where are you at now? So tell people, not only did you learn how to build a six-figure marketing company, but you also expanded your skill sets in the copywriting, and that's also giving you a great income. So tell us a little overview of what you first did in the program and where you're currently at now.
Yeah, of course. So the first thing I did was start my agency. Well, I guess it was kind of like there, but it wasn't really there. It existed in theory, but I wasn't making any money at the time when I signed up with you. So then I got to work. I absorbed your material. We did the calls every week, and I started slowly building up better sales skills with potential clients, finding my niche, until at one point things just clicked, and my agency went from $0 to doing $14,000 in paid business in 14 days. And it was like 0 to 14, basically. It was crazy. But I knew that wasn't really what I wanted to do. I knew the reason I wanted to start an agency was because I wanted cash flow to leverage so that I could do something a little bit more aligned with my personality and my passions. And I'd always been really interested in copywriting. And fortunately, you are also a huge student of copy. So that was an instant connection. I started diving deep into that. And now that I had some money coming in, I didn't have to work, 12, 14-hour shifts bartending or serving. So I had all this time. So what did I do at the time? I used it to learn a lot more about copy and get better at writing copy. So now I no longer run a lead generation agency. I'm now a full-time copywriter.
It's crazy. So what he's saying is that he went from pretty much 0 to 10,000 plus a month with the agency program, and took the same skill sets and the same business model and replicated it for copywriting, what he's more passionate about. Because a lot of people think that you starting your agency is your end all be all. I never preach that. I say what it does is it gives you the fuel to build what you want to do. Like, my agency has given me the resources to go off and do what I love, which is helping others, coaching and studying. And I love learning about business, but I couldn't spend my days doing that if I didn't have income. So the agency model was perfect for that, for Sohel, an example, because now he's making a living, a great living, off of writing copy and doing what he loves. To me, that's the ultimate success. Not $1 million a month. Listen, it's being able to make a living from doing what you love, because it's never a job. It's more of just like an adventure every single day. So you, my friend, I have some students that are doing 6 figures a month, but I think you're more successful because you enjoy what you do. You don't feel like you're working. Am I correct or am I off?
Oh no, that's like pretty much on the mark. I have so much fun doing what I do. I basically, so it's 3:00 where I am, 3 p.m. And I just started my day. Well, like I started my work day. But the point is, it gives me the freedom to work when I want to and how I want to. Like, it's like being happy is so much more than just having like a large amount of money coming in. It's about being able to enjoy your life and shape your life the way you want to. So for example, I don't like to wake up in the mornings. That doesn't mean I'm lazy or like I sleep all day, but I don't like waking up in the morning. So I wake up a little bit later in the day. I go to the gym. I have, I get all my basic admin stuff done, and then I can start writing around like 3, 4 o'clock, and I go until like 2, 3 in the morning, because that's a schedule that aligns with. But that wouldn't work if I was doing some other things, right? Like you can't work for someone else on your own schedule. But I have that freedom now because you gave me the tools to go out and get it. And that's not something that I had before I met you.
Man, that's incredible. And that's the goal for every person that I coach or mentor, is to be in the same position as you. I don't tell people I'm here to get you rich. I'm here to give you some freedom, right? Freedom is the ultimate success. If there's one thing that you truly think took you to the next level, what was it that you've learned either from the circle or from myself? If it's just one thing, or even if it's a couple of things, but what would be the major big piece that was like the missing key to your success that really said, you know what, this is what I need to do?
So I think there were 2 big ones. The first one was you have to change your mindset. Money is abundant. It really does. Like the saying when you're a kid that money doesn't grow on trees is the biggest lie. Find another tree. It's there. You just have to go get it. And when I stopped thinking about money as something to go get, but as something that could easily come to me, things really changed. I no longer think in terms of, how long is it going to take me to save up for this? Because I no longer think of my income as capped. It's not on somebody else's terms. It's on mine. So that was one huge mindset shift that really made a difference. And the other one was just, I surrounded myself with better people. Before I was working with, no offense to people in the restaurant industry, but that environment isn't conducive to success. It's full of people who, we have fun, and some of them are quite smart. A lot of them are well-educated, but the basis of the restaurant industry is you're just, it's menial labor. You're on someone else's clock. You're on someone else's dime. And there's like a large amount of like substance abuse going on in that industry. That's not conducive to being successful, at least not the way I want it to be. So by upgrading my circle and surrounding myself with significantly more like-minded, motivated, and driven people, I was able to achieve what I wouldn't have otherwise.
Man, that's incredible. Well, we're going to be wrapping this up. If there's anything you would like to share with someone, maybe on the fence or maybe just considering a mentor, what would you say to them?
Just do it. Honestly, look, at the end of the day, no matter what you spend on a mentor, you will earn back more than you could in any other capacity. Someone who's been there, done that, is where you want to be, is going to give you the steps to get there the way a theoretical university education never will. I spent a fraction on your mentoring than what I did on my university education. I can tell you very much. Yours has a significantly higher ROI.
And it's significantly a lot faster, right? It didn't take you spent a couple months with me and you're at 6-figure income. You spent a couple of years in college and you're in debt with no income, really.
Your mentoring paid for itself in 3 months. I'm still paying off my student loans.
Yeah, that's crazy. Well, listen, I appreciate you for taking this call, brother. And it's been Absolutely. A charm being able to work with you and see you grow. It's been very inspiring over here. But thanks a lot, man. You have a wonderful day and I'll see you at the top.
You as well. It's been awesome. Have a good one.